Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Beth and I am the Bookworm Trait. And this is the start of a very, very special video. This is a very special vlog because this is my birthday week. And whilst there isn't going to be much going on for today in content and tomorrow, I am going away at the weekend. I'm going to Eastbourne, which is the seaside. For anyone not in the UK, you probably wouldn't know that. And I guess some people in the UK might not know that either. But I'm going away to Eastbourne for 2 nights with my husband, and then we're going to visit a friend who lives kind of down that end of the country and spend a night with them as well. Then sadly it's going to be back to reality, but I'm just really looking forward to getting away and getting out of my house and out of my city because I've spent a lot of time here this year. My brother is also staying with us at the moment, so I won't be able to vlog as much as usual just because I want to spend as much time with him as possible before he moves away to go to university. He's the only family member I currently have living in my city, the city that we all grew up in. The rest of my family are kind of scattered over the UK and over the world, so yeah, it's just gonna be me here from now on. Anyway, let's talk about books. Last month I started a lot of books, but I didn't finish a lot of books. So I have given myself a mammoth TBR of I think it's 14 books that it works out as, with the books that I'm reading for Sims Picks My TBR, the books that I'm reading for Becca's Bookopalathon, the books that I want to read for Buzzwordathon, and then the books that I am carrying over from August. So there was one book that I didn't manage to even start in August, and that was Vicious. Vicious is a reread for me, so I'm not overly bothered if I miss reading this, but I do want to read it because I put it on my TBR for a reason. I do plan on trying to read this in September, but I'm not going to make it a priority because I have such a big TBR. That being said, it will probably be quite a quick read, so I'm just not planning on when I'm going to read this for now. I might end up picking it up tomorrow, who knows. I also had Fortuna Sworn on my TBR last month, which I didn't manage to finish. I am hoping that I can have this finished by Thursday. Even if I have to read a little bit on Thursday, that's fine. It is an ebook, so sometimes I read ebooks really, really fast and sometimes I read ebooks really, really slow. And I'm guessing this is just a slow one because I think I started that pretty early on in the month. The next book that I'm carrying over this month is Into the Drowning Deep. I did start this, I read 130 pages, but I didn't manage to finish it just because I ended up starting so many books at once and I just had to put one down for a bit. I'm really enjoying Into the Drowning Deep. It's dark, gory mermaid horror, which is just so up my street, and I'm looking forward to continuing this. Again, I would like to have this done by Thursday so that I can have a fresh book for whilst I'm away. I'm also listening to the audiobook of Roses and Rot, which I'm not so bothered about when I finish that because I won't be picking up another audiobook this week because I'm not working, and that's when I tend to listen to my audiobooks. I'm not sure if I'm enjoying Roses and Rot or not. It is like a dark academia fae story and I don't know if I like that. So I'm not going to start another physical book until I finish Into the Drowning Deep because I just had too many books on the go last month and I don't want to do that again. I do usually have 2 books on the go at once, but I think I was reading 5 books at one point and that is too much. So once I finish that anyway, the next book I plan to pick up is All What You Will. I think this is going to be a really enjoyable read. I think I'm going to really like this. This is a 5-star prediction, but it's quite short. So it's only 318 pages and I think I need short reads this month. I need to feel like I'm getting somewhere with my TBR because otherwise I'm going to just freak. So I'm hoping that this can be the book that I take away with me and then hopefully I can get this read over the weekend. So I'm going to go now. I'm just going to finish off my bullet journal spreads for this month and probably listen to some more of Roses and Rot whilst I do that, even though I'm not really fussed. So it is Wednesday and I look terrifying. But I have just taken a delivery of some birthday goodies and I thought I would come and show you them. I am planning on doing a birthday haul, so all the things that I've got for my birthday plus all the birthday books that I will buy myself, because people don't buy me books despite me being a book fan. I buy my own books. But as this is Lush stuff, it's probably not going to all still be here by the time the haul happens. So I thought I would just show you guys now. I'm just opening this box with some tweezers. I actually have like nail scissors very close by, but I can't be bothered to get them. This is not working. Okay, so the first thing we have, and most of this stuff is sleep related. I've probably mentioned it 1,000 times already, I suffer from insomnia, so this is all sleep bath time related. So I think this is the Deep Sleep Bath Bomb, and it just comes in this muslin. I think it's full of flower petals, so I guess that's to like kind of keep them in here, and then you can just recycle the muslin cloth. It smells really good. This is the Big Blue Bath Bomb, and this is supposed to be scented like the ocean, which it is. Oh, it smells so good. This is the Bubble Bubble Toil and Trouble Bubble Bar. And this is citrusy scented, and I believe this is glow in the dark as well. So citrus is actually like my favourite bath scent. I really like grapefruit, but they didn't have any grapefruit stuff. It smells bloody good. This is the Turmeric Latte Bubble Bath Bomb. Bubble Bath Bomb? This is the Turmeric Latte Bath Bomb, and it smells a bit spicier than the others, but oh, it smells so good. It's like spicy and sweet. Next we have this one, which I think is the Melusine Bath Bomb. Oh my god, that smells so good. I think this one's like lime. I'm not sure, but oh, that smells so good. This one is so pretty. This is the Temple of the Sky Bath Bomb. I'm not so keen on the scent. Oh, what is it? Orange? I'm not sure, but it is so pretty. Oh, it's like stinging my eyes. It's very citrusy. I'm sure it would be nice once it's actually in the bath, but it's citrusy. Then we have the Blue Skies and Fluffy Clouds Bubble Bar, which actually doesn't smell of anything. It doesn't really smell of anything, but I'm sure it will once it's in the bath. And then the last thing we have is the Sleepy Bubble Bar, which is so pretty. Look how pretty this one is. This is obviously sleep scents, so it's lavender and ylang ylang. I don't know how you say that though. Good. So that is my birthday Lush haul. That was purchased with money that I have got for my birthday and topped up with some of my own money. So reading update, I haven't really read very much since I last checked in with you guys. I read a couple of chapters of Into the Drowning Deep this morning. So usually when I'm off work over the weekend, I do like a really deep intense clean, like I can clean for hours at the weekend and be very happy. But because I'm going to be away, I am just doing a lot of the stuff today, even though it doesn't really need to be done because I did it at the weekend. So I put on my audiobook whilst I have been cleaning, Roses and Rot, and I think I have about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours left of that. It's okay, like I don't really know what to say about it. It's just okay. I don't think I've actually told you guys what this audiobook is about, so I will just do that quickly now as well. So Roses and Rot is about two sisters, Merrin and Imogen. Merrin and Imogen have a very abusive mother. She's abusive both emotionally and physically, and when they are teenagers, Imogen gets accepted into a boarding school and leaves Merrin with the abusive mother. Imogen is the older sister and is the one who gets most of the physical abuse from the mother, whereas Merrin just really gets emotionally abused. At least that's how it seems so far. The sisters have not lived together since Imogen went off to boarding school. Imogen is a writer and Merrin is a dancer, and they both end up getting accepted to a prestigious art school when they are adults. So the book is really about the relationship between the sisters, kind of rebuilding trust and being able to be close to one another again after so much time apart. There's also relationships in their romantic, so there's like a romantic element to the story. The story is a dark academia fae story, which I wasn't expecting going into it, and honestly I'm not sure if I actually like that aspect too much. It's okay, like I don't dislike it. It's definitely going to be like an averagely rated book, but I'm just not too keen on the fae at this moment in time. It's okay, the writing's good, the characters are quite good, it's not my fave. So I'm going to finish off listening to that whilst I just clean my bathrooms, and then my plan is to sit down and read Into the Drowning Deep. I want to read at least 100 pages today. I'm obviously not going to finish it by Thursday because I think I've got like 500 pages left or something ridiculous like that, 300 pages maybe. So I think I will take that away with me, and I'll also take All What You Will in case I manage to get Into the Drowning Deep finished. Fortuna Sworn, I've read a couple of pages. I'm just struggling with Fortuna Sworn because it's not my kind of book, and it's nothing against the writing or the story or the characters or anything like that. It's just I'm not a paranormal romance reader, and so it's motivating myself to read something that is just a bit outside my comfort zone. So yeah, I'll keep persevering with it, and I'm not going to pick up another ebook until I'm done. So eventually I will read it. But yeah, that is my birthday lush haul, a little reading update, and tomorrow I'm going on holiday.
Dressing clouds and suns. Maybe, just maybe.
So if I look like I've been crying, I haven't. I'm just so tired. So I'm in Eastbourne now. It's Thursday. It's almost 7. And we've just been back at the hotel for about an hour to have a lie down because we are very tired. Before I get into updating you on reading or what I'm doing, I just want to shout out a clip which I'm going to insert here.
Is Sue picks my TBR, so this would be Beth at the bookworm trade, and her
So if for any reason you don't know who that is in the clip, that is Cody from Cody's Book Corner. I'm sure you will know her because my followers has increased significantly since this video, so I'm sure some of you are probably here because of Cody. It was such a shock. So I had sat down to have like a nice relaxing bath before the holiday. I wanted to make sure I had a good night's sleep, so I had all my like lavender bath sleep products. And I like to watch YouTube in the bath. I can't read in the bath because I'm too fidgety and I just get water everywhere. So I watch YouTube, and yeah, I was really surprised to see my face pop up on the screen. It was so lovely. Cody is one of my favourite booktubers. I love the Wheel of TBR. It's one of my favourite TBR game videos. Cody is also the booktuber who pushed me over 69 followers. I was on 69 followers for a long time, and at first it was funny and then it just wasn't, and every time I saw how many followers I had I was like, oh, it's still 69, like why is it just, why that number of all the numbers, why that number? But Cody pushed me to 70 and now I'm at nearly 100, so maybe I'll break 100 for my birthday. Like, that would be so good. But anyway, shout out to Cody and thank you so much for featuring me in the video. It's a shame that she didn't get to play Sims Picks my TBR, but maybe another month that will come up. So let's move on to what I've been up to. I think I last updated you yesterday. Not much has happened since then. So we left really early in the morning to get here for 11. The owners of the hotel asked if we could check in early. We got here for 11, checked in, and they mentioned that there was like a lot of restaurants and bars and stuff down by the harbour. So we thought, cool, we'll walk down and we'll have some lunch. What they didn't mention was it was like a 2-hour walk. We may have got lost and made it take a little bit longer than it was supposed to, but it took us a hell of a long time. And then I was like, I'm not walking back. So we got the bus back. So we had fish and chips as well, which was delish. And then we went into the town centre and just had a little walk there and walked along the seafront. And then we were both exhausted. So we thought we'll come back to the hotel, have a little lie down, and then go out for some dinner, which is what we're going to do in a second. I have read some of this today, Into the Drowning Deep. I read about 100 pages of this today actually, and it's really starting to kick off. So we've had our first mermaid encounter, and yeah, it was, I don't want to say because I don't want to like accidentally spoil anything, but let's just say I enjoyed it and let's just leave it at that. I also believe there is a sapphic relationship in this, which is good because I can maybe make this fit on Sapphic September somewhere. I did want to take part in the Sapphic September readathon, but I just couldn't find the time to sit down and figure out a TBR for it, nor did I really have the book space to fit books in for it. So I was kind of just planning on low-key participating, and if I pick up anything not on my TBR, trying to make it fit. But I forgot that there was a sapphic relationship in this book, and I'm here for it. I really like the two characters that are in this, I think, going to be in this relationship. I mean, I don't think it's going to end well, because I feel like this is going to be one of those books where just like there's no happy ending for anyone. I just love their dynamic, and I love both the characters individually, and I just can't wait to see what happens with them together. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. As I said, we're going to go out for dinner now, and then we'll probably come back quite early because we've got an early start tomorrow as well. So we'll probably be like in bed quite early tonight. So I'm hoping that I can get another big chunk of this read tonight. Also, I am reading a mermaid horror story at the seaside. Great idea. I actually got a bit scared walking down the seafront, but I am a wuss. So the plan for tomorrow, tomorrow's actually my birthday. The plan for tomorrow is we're going to go to the Sea Life Centre, which I am so excited for. I love zoos and things like that. Obviously we are at the coast, so there's no zoos, but there is the Sea Life Centre, which is, for anyone in America, it's like a huge aquarium. It's not like SeaWorld. I think their like main attraction is like a tunnel you can walk through the middle of a tank. But I haven't been to one since I was a kid, so I'm really looking forward to that. I did have to talk my husband into it. He wasn't as keen, but that's fine. And other than that, I don't know what we're gonna do. So it's my birthday, which means I am tired and miserable because I'm never happy on my birthday. I'm like so excited the days leading up to it, but the day of, I'm always just like, Oh, I'm so tired. This bed is so comfy, but it's really like squeaky. Wait, let me... hopefully you just heard that. So every time I rolled over in the night, it woke me up. Also ran out of foundation, and I don't have any other updates, just that I'm a year older today. So I'm off to Brighton for the day, which is one of the like bigger coastal towns, cities, whatever, in the UK. So it's gonna be fun. I've just eaten breakfast. I'm gonna go and probably like grab a coffee. Well, I'm gonna put some makeup on and then I'm gonna go and grab a coffee and then get on a train. Oh, my hair looks so bad. So it's not my birthday anymore. I don't know if this footage will actually make it into the video because I'm pretty drunk. In like a nice, chilled way. But I've just had a really nice day. The Sea Life Centre was awesome, as you probably saw from the footage. And then when we got back, we went to a restaurant, which actually wasn't that great, but that's fine. And then we went to this bar, which was kind of near our hotel, and then we just kept meeting all these really cute old people. All I want to say is, on my birthday, I've had a wonderful day. I've had a really lovely day with my husband. You may hear him snoring in the background. That's him. In Brighton, which was so much fun. Having 100 subscribers on YouTube, like, I did not think that was going to happen, ever. But for it to happen on my birthday was, like, really special. I also hit 200 views on a video. I had not had over 100 views on a video since my booktube newbie tag, so that was good. This is probably just all gonna be terrible footage, but just know I've had a great birthday. It's been a great time and I love you. If I look awful again, it's just, this is how I look now, just generally run down and tired and a bit spotty and a bit rough. So it's Monday morning and I think I last updated you guys on Saturday night when I was a bit drunk. I'm sorry, that footage is very embarrassing. As you can see, I am now home. I am back in my humble abode, feeling both rejuvenated and exhausted. I had the best weekend away. It was so needed. I think working in my home definitely made me need to get away from my house for a little bit and just be away from that like working environment. My husband is a massive workaholic, so for him it was just having his phone switched off for a few days. It was just really nice. On the other hand, I did feel very anxious traveling during the pandemic. And yeah, like I did manage to convince myself one day that I had corona. On Sunday I woke up and I was just convinced. So I think there is a lot of anxiety traveling, even if it's within the UK. I did have a lot of anxiety on the Saturday associated with being out in like a busy place on the Friday beforehand, eating out at a lot of restaurants, going to a lot of pubs, which I had done in small doses before. So sorry, I just got interrupted there by my husband making a call, so I kind of lost my train of thought. But I think I was just kind of generally talking about the anxiety of travel in a post-COVID world, even though we're kind of not post-COVID. I also didn't read as much as I would usually read when we go away. I think this is A, to do with the fact that we were in a hotel and not an Airbnb, so we spent more time out, and B, that we didn't go for as long as we would usually go on holiday, so this was just a long weekend rather than a full week, and therefore we were doing a lot more things. Usually we go abroad, and so there's plenty of days just spent on the beach and I can just read and do nothing, but because we were only away for a short amount of time, we wanted to make sure that we were filling our days with activities. So I didn't have time to read, and then when I did have time to read, I was often just too tired. I know I read about 150 pages of this while I was away. I don't remember how much I read before I went away, but I'm still loving this. I still have quite a bit to get through, so it is going to follow me into the next week. This was also so interesting to be reading at the seaside, because I went to the Sea Life Centre, which has like a lot of marine biology information there. It's supposed to be like an informative thing, so there's lots of information about different underwater habitats and about different like species of fish and mammals and whatever, sea dwelling creatures. So a lot, because this book is quite science based, a lot of the information that I was reading in this book I was then able to see like physical representation of. So that was really interesting. So one of the things they talk about with the mermaids is that their tails are like an eel's tail, and they kept saying they were flat. And I was kind of like, so I couldn't quite picture how that would look, because obviously when you think flat this way, and I was like, no, it's definitely flat this way, but I just couldn't quite picture it. And then to be at the Sea Life Centre and actually see eels and see their body shapes and what their tails were like, just kind of helped me to like visualize what the mermaids look like in this book. So this was a great pick for the weekend. It is absolutely bashed now, but that's okay. The other books that I had to read this week, so Roses and Rot, I have about an hour left of the audiobook, so I will probably get that finished today, but it'll go into next week's vlog. And Or What You Will, I didn't even start. Fortuna Sworn, I don't think I read any this week at all. I've said before, this is nothing to do with the book. The book I can see that it's a good book, but I am not a paranormal romance reader, so for me it's finding the motivation to pick it up. Once I pick it up and start reading it, it's fine because I actually enjoy the story, but it's getting the motivation to actually do that that is the problem. That being said, one of my anticipated reads for the year, Sea Witch by Katie Robert, has just been released, and I will be reading the ebook for that, so hopefully that will give me the push to finish Fortuna Sworn, because I won't start Sea Witch until I have finished Fortuna Sworn. So I don't think I have anything else that I need to cover off on this vlog. If I do, sorry, it's not getting covered. But if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please leave me your favourite love heart in the comments down below. Engagement means so much for my channel, so I'd really appreciate it. My favourites are the orange and the white. If you have any bookish recommendations for me, then please let me know. And if you want to see more from me, then please like and subscribe to my channel. And hopefully you'll come back and see me in another video soon. Bye!